The former England manager Glenn Hoddle is alongside Clive Tildesley in our commentary box.
It is Germany's first international in Dortmund for some 2.5 years. 12 other German cities have hosted the national team in that time. The whole country gets to see this country's team. And no doubting this is a football town. Borussia Dortmund average crowds of over 81,000 in the Bundesliga, and only Barcelona can rival that anywhere in Europe. Every vertical second. Good feet from Livermore. Lallana to Walker. Livermore spreading the ball out to Bertrand. Ali. Good turn by Ali in towards Vardy. Goalkeeper hesitated. There was contact there between ter Stegen and Vardy, who was maybe looking for it. Marc-Andre ter Stegen just seemed to hesitate almost fatefully.
It looked like he was favourite, wasn't it? But he just pulled out at the end.
Livermore down to Lallana, halted by Rudiger. Livermore with a terrific challenge. Ali in towards Vardy again, but it's just hooked away from him by Kimmich. It's going to be a corner.
This was lovely play. Dele Alli just came off his defender there, and you just think Stegen's going to come. For me, he's just looking for it. He just got in the way though. He's touched it round him. Made sure he's dived backwards, the goalkeeper. He's done quite well, but Gareth there, from that view down there on that bench, you claim for anything.
It was clumsy goalkeeping though. In towards Vardy and hit first time and just over by Michael Keane. 7 minutes into his international debut. Wow.
It's a great effort actually. He's seen it late.
Lallana with the corner in towards Dyer. It was in the 91st minute that he powered home from a corner in Berlin a year ago. Eric Dyer.
Similar position, wasn't it? Right, the same position.
There's an element of master and apprentice in that German midfield, because Weigl is seen as the natural successor to Kroos. That's a loose pass, and it's Lallana who's streaking forward with Vardy in support, going for goal himself, and it comes back off the post. Adam Lallana, who scored in his last 3 games for England, almost made it 4 in a row with that.
But this was the interception, wasn't it? It was a poor ball and he's gone, and you think, well, is he going to get caught here? But his strength and his power and his pace, he's thinking, he's looked up as well to see if he had support, but he did the right thing, didn't he? There was a little glance to see if Vardy was around, and it's just hit the centre of the post. If it goes inside, it's a goal. England are pressing Germany. Germany can't press England. There's a spare man we've got all over the pitch.
Terrific technique from Ali.
Seen him do this many times for Tottenham. He sort of drags it, stays on his foot for a split second. Look, he tries to nutmeg, but he goes the other side. It's lovely skill.
This guy's passed to Sané, and a good one. Now Podolski. Well, he's usually better than that from that kind of range.
Yeah, it was on his favoured left foot. He had a little bit more time actually than he thought. It's a nice little ball from Sané there. He's got more time. He's one touch and hit it. Didn't look up, never had a look at the picture. This is the Cahill. It's come off his arm, isn't it?
Yeah, arm tucked into his side, but he did lean into it. It is going to be Eric Dyer. And trying to place that one with the side of the foot, just trying to lift it over the wall, lifted it over the crossbar too.
Yeah, it was unlucky, wasn't it? It had the pace, just couldn't get it down quick enough.
It was a rather blind back pass. It wasn't too far away from Jamie Vardy, that.
Yeah, you've got to say, Germany this first half have been very loose, giving the ball away constantly.
Vardy, great chance here. Dele Alli! Drove it straight against Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and he stood tall and managed to keep it out.
Again, Germany wasteful, giving the ball away in the last third. Vardy just pokes it through. He's got to score. He's got to score. It's not good enough just hitting the target from there. You've got to pick a point It's a good save. He stayed big, but he's got to manufacture something there. A little curl around the goalkeeper, something, but put themselves in trouble as well.
5-1 to England in Germany. That rings a bell. Spence Farnesdown.
He had plenty of time to think about it, where he wanted to put it. Keeper stayed big and made a good save in the end, but for me it's
Ali!
got to go in the back of the net.
He's trying to make up for it himself there.
Yeah.
Hector to Sané. Hit by Weigl. More in hope than expectation on fields. Not punching. It's come for Brandt. And his eyes lit up there as it fell to his left foot. Julian Brandt.
Yeah, it's a poor punch. The last place you can punch it as a goalkeeper is in between the width of your goals. It's got to be high and it's got to be wide first, and hopefully distance. But
to his left is Kimmich. In towards Sané. Still Leroy Sané, and still England would just open up a little there, but Livermore's made a good challenge on Weigl. That's a lot of Vardy, but he loves a chase, does Jamie Vardy. Cavalry is arriving. In towards Ali! Just couldn't quite get any power up behind it on the stretch.
that's where Vardy's got to play up against Hummels. It's a mismatch for pace. The more they squeeze up, the more space there is behind, and he'll get inconsistency. But Dele Alli again in that box. He is a box threat. Works hard to get into the penalty area, into those finishing positions.
Kroos in towards Podolski. Just couldn't quite connect. Almost a big finish to his big night.
That's top level, isn't it? Look at that. Half a yard there. Podolski makes the run. Kroos makes the lovely little ball in there, and that's the concentration levels you've got to have at this level of football. Come out with more purpose, Germany, second half.
Lovely ball from Weigl to Sané. Here's Podolski once more. That's deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's loving it. And deserving it. He's going to move on to Japan from Turkey in the summer. His final appearance for Germany. Surely coming towards an end. Why with a header away. I think Joachim Löw will soon want to use the match, look forward rather than back. England have stolen it again here. Ali. Lallana. Oh, here's a chance for Eric Dyer. Just couldn't quite get it out of his feet, but he still got the ball. Came off the goalkeeper and fell behind Vardy. Could have gone anywhere. And it just fell for Weigl to clear.
Just couldn't get it out of his feet, could he? Dele Alli was in offside position, doesn't go for it. Vardy goes for in behind, in between the defender and the goalie and the stay.
Schürrle's going to operate from this right-hand side. Schürrle's shot.
It's a decent run, isn't it? Introduction to the game coming from sub and comes inside and they lose the ball. England will be in.
Kroos. Here's Schürrle. And now Podolski. Ah! There's the moment of the night. Lucas Podolski, in his final German international, scores another screamer for his country. They call that left foot of his Der Hammer here in Germany, and that's why unstoppable. It was meant to be. International goal number 49 for Lukas Podolski, one of the best.
That's an incredible strike, isn't it? Nice little 1-2. He just struck it perfectly. Kept his body weight through the ball. His balance was right. That's perfect. What a way to bow out. No goalkeeper can stop that.
Only Lothar Matthäus and Miroslav Klose have won more German caps. Only Klose and Gerd Müller have scored more German goals. He scored more than Voller, more than Klinsmann, more than Rummenigge, more than Zähler. Lukas Podolski. Awkward bounce that for Keane. And here's Sané. Good save by Hart, really good save. Not just to stop it with his left hand, but to gather it in because Timo Werner was waiting.
Absolutely, Clive. That's the key to it. If you watch here, what a save this is. The reactions, bang. After the changes.
Here's Thomas Müller. Talk. Keane robs him. Getting forward, squeeze back for Schürrle. Corner kick.
Germany just getting around the back of England there. Lovely little pullback. Schürrle comes off the right side perch and just picks up a really awkward position.